have millionaires in shit business. The guy that started this mobile shit toilet is a millionaire today. So we have millionaires we have millionaires in network marketing. We have millionaires in cryptocurrency. We have millionaires in real estate. We have millionaires in banking. We have millionaires in politics. We have millionaires in virtually almost any venture you can think of. We have millionaires in the automobile venture, right? We have millionaires everywhere. I am not looking for a new venture. I'm looking for characteristic traits that successful people in banking and finance, automobile business, real estate business, cryptocurrency business, or investment, forex business or investment. I'm looking for their characteristic traits that they have acquired that is giving them that massive success. I extrapolate, boom, put it inside me. I begin to succeed in my network marketing. Celebrate all of you guys. You that made it thus far. Please, what Ambassador Sam said is very critical. Bikono. I want you guys to succeed, but there's one element you need to first of all find out in this business. I'm going to deal with other elements, but there's one element I find out that most people are undermining, and that is lack of consistency. This is the rule in network marketing. It's been like that ever since. Ever. There are no shortcuts to it. And people don't know it is a thing. And what is that? If you leave this business for 1 week without activity and add one more week to it, when you come back, it's as if you're starting from the beginning. It's as if you've lost 6 months. The day I understood this was when my business crashed, almost completely crashed, because I lost one of my leaders then. And I took my time to recuperate. Oh boy, when I started, I was like starting from scratch. Because you're like, but I've sponsored people now. Let these people go and do something. It's only 2 weeks. It's only 2 weeks. I decided to just lay low. Just 2 weeks. It could even be 2 weekends. Why can't they do this? They can't do anything. They are babies. And any baby in this business that you allow 2 weeks of no attention, you've lost that baby, guaranteed. See, it is not by chance. This is science backed with years of experience in my business. I mean, years of experience. Leave someone for 2 weeks, you've lost the person. As far as network marketing is concerned, forget it. Go and look for another person, sponsor new people. When I understood it as a principle, that was what helped me to rise. You see, these are some of the mistakes we made, right? I never had the mind to leave the business for 1 month, three weeks, no. But what I mean by leaving the business for 2 weeks, you reduced activity for 2 weeks. But boss, 2 weeks, is it not too short? My brother, now so I see I'm I'm not the one that fixed that narrative or occurrence. That's just the way it is. And most of you will bear me witness. Please, if you have experienced this concept, please type 5 on the comment section. If you have experienced this concept, just type 5 so that others who are still not sure, is it right, is it not right, they can relate. That this is not only me. I'm not trying to scare you. This is how it works. All right, so if you're not typing 5, look at the comment section and see the many 5 if it's happened to you. If it's not happened to you, please wait until you reduce your energy for 5 weeks. Now, there's a level you get to. It may not be the case again, but it will always be the case if you have new downlines who are not yet settled. If you have new downlines who are not yet settled, who are not yet leaders, who are not yet kingsmen, forget it. You go nowhere. Even if it takes you 6 months of consistency, please don't go anywhere. I can't overemphasize this. There's no other way I want to push this for you to understand, other than to let you know that this is an occurrence in network marketing everywhere. It doesn't matter. You may have a downline who has been around for 2 months and they've been attending sale meeting, they've been present, the trick is you might think this person is serious. This person is serious. This person is not yet a leader. Leave the business for 1 week, 2 weeks, that person is gone. I'm telling you the truth. May it not happen to you unawares, but if it has happened to you, now you know. Don't. Even when you have a kingsman. No. Are you not seeing some kingsmen who are lagging behind? You're seeing it. But where you can effectively say, aha, I can breathe, is when you have helped your kingsmen rise to the rank of emergency leader. Your kingsmen are now making money as emergency leaders because they have 5 kingsmen. They've gotten that experience. So if you have 3 of them like that in your team, you can now slow down. Otherwise, oh boy, now consistent firing. So now here's the challenge. The challenge is this. Boss, man, that's tough. I know. Guys, what I was teaching you guys about perception and perspective. If your perception is that this business can be, think that this business is tough, you fall into a dangerous trap. That trap is there is a way it is easier. There should be another thing I can do to make money easily. Once you fall into that trap, you're gone. I was watching a podcast, right, on the youngest crypto millionaire, and he's doing a challenge for himself. I mean, he's made a lot of money. He has a Bugatti. Yeah, you're quite young, right, in his 20s, but he's in UK, right? He has a private jet, cryptocurrency, right? Now, watch this. I mean, the common denominator is not in what people are doing, is in who is doing what they are doing. It's not in what people are doing, is in who is doing what they're doing. Stop looking for what Dangote is doing. Dangote is in oil and gas, but there are small boys who are richer than Dangote today, but they're not in oil and gas. What I'm trying to say is that there are millionaires in oil and gas. There are millionaires in crypto. There are millionaires in Forex. There are millionaires in network marketing. There are millionaires in banking and finance, automobile. There are millionaires everywhere. The common denominator is the millionaires made the difference in those ventures because of their characteristic trait, not because of the business, because in that field, there are poor people struggling there. In oil and gas, there are people losing money and killing themselves. In automobile, there are people in debt today. They are not progressing. In crypto, there are people who are committed suicide because they've lost their money. Listen to me, ladies and gentlemen. It is not the business you do or your venture you do that is important. It is the person who is doing the business that is important. Therefore, stop thinking about money. Start thinking about yourself. How committed are you in your field? If all of us begin to possess this mindset, we will form a community, and that is what I'm about to launch out. We will form a powerful community. Listen, it is not the car, it is who is driving the car. The field. It is the character of the person playing in the field. The Formula One race is a car race event, Formula One, right? And you heard, this guy is the winner. He dusted everybody. Really? What car? What car did he use? It's a Ferrari. It's a Ferrari. You now start looking at how you're going to run your races with Ferrari. Hello? Ferrari was winning races before there was Lamborghini. They started manufacturing Lamborghini, but then there was no driver to drive the Lamborghini. Ferrari was still winning the races, until they got a driver that was hardcore, and he used a Lamborghini to win a Ferrari. You're not hearing me. The common denominator for success is who you become. It's not the business you do. It's who you become. Who is doing that business that matters, not the business necessarily. Hold on a second. 1 second, please. Now, this young man had an interview with a couple of young podcasters. They were in a private jet, and they were asking this guy, and he was saying that now there's a current challenge he's doing. He wants to turn $100 to $100,000. Yeah, he wants to turn $100 to $100,000 by trading Forex. And for the past 6 months, he started early this year. For the past 6 months, based on when the podcast came out, he hadn't gotten to that level. But this is a guy who he's rich already through Forex, all right? Super rich already, young age, in his 20s. But now he's trying to use $100 and trade with $100 and get to $100,000. But it's taking him 6 months and he's still not able to do it. And they asked him, so why is it taking you time to do it? He said he wasn't emotionally prepared, but now he's emotionally prepared. Because for you to get to $100,000, you have to be ready to risk it all. And he's been trying to be cautious and yet build the $100 to $100,000, they work. So now he's going to be ready to risk it all. But the reason he's now ready to risk it all is he doesn't have anything to lose. He already has money already. So he can now focus on the game. Hold on a second. Maybe somebody will come and tell you that if you use $100, you can trade and become a millionaire. Abi? Now, a millionaire in the Forex industry is trying to do that 6 months. He never do one. This is somebody that has years of experience in Forex trading. Years! He couldn't replicate it in 6 months. There's a possibility he may not be able to replicate it in 1 year. What does that tell me? Anybody who comes and tells you can succeed and become super rich in 6 months, 4 months, 1 year is lying to you. Either they want to take your money or they are stark illiterate. This is somebody that has ask me more questions And he entered and then he made it very clear. Is this not what I've been teaching you guys? He made it very clear. Please don't go into Forex if you don't have a source of income. Now, he's not saying it as principle. He's saying it based on his experience. But principle says you can't trade if you don't have cash flow. That is principle. Trading is investment. In other words, have a business that brings cash flow or have a job that brings heavy cash flow before you begin to trade. Robert Kiyosaki said, don't get a job before you trade. No, get a business that gives you cash flow before you begin to trade. Those are principles. But we no go here. This is him saying it, but then he didn't know when he said it because he still has programs that will teach you how to make $100 to $100,000 and he's trying to replicate it. It might take him, he will get there, but it will not happen immediately. That's the point. The point is it will never, no matter how skillful you are, it won't happen immediately. Even if it happens immediately, you lose it immediately because that's what he did. He kept on losing when it was now, even though he went all in. So what does that tell you? It tells you one silent truth. If you pursue money because you lack money, you will never get money. If you pursue money because of lack of money, you will always lose money. Why? If you don't have money and you are pursuing money, you will not be patient to build momentum in the business that will bring the money to you. Therefore, you will lose the money. For instance, you need to eat, you need to pay rent, you need to pay school fee. You start this business, you make 150,000. You pay school fees with 150,000, pay some of the house rent with 150,000. But this business, you still have one account. Have you seen how you've eaten your seed? Why? Because you are pursuing money because of lack of money. That is your perception of money. That is your perception of money because you see money as a means to spend on school fees, you are not seeing money as a tool until you begin to see money as a tool that will help you create value in the marketplace. Money is a tool for value. Money is not for spending. Until you begin to see that, you will continue to lack money forever and ever. It is not a prophecy, it's a statement of fact. I have seen it. It has happened to me. It means that there must be a time in your life you must face lack head on, back to back. You face it head on. No money, no feeding, no nothing, no grace. Go through it. If you're on the same level in life today, you find yourself stuck. It means you're not going through your challenge. You are in the challenge. So you have to make an effort to get through it by showing up. Listen to me. Money must be seen as a tool to acquire value or create value or increase value. It is when value is in the marketplace that money comes to you. See, once you have value in the marketplace, value attracts money. I have this phone. It is valuable to me. I paid a huge sum to get it. I have this laptop. It's valuable to me. I paid a huge sum to get it. The camera I'm using is valuable. I paid huge sum. These are millions that I spent in all these things. Now, this is not up to $1 million, but it's valuable to me aesthetically, all right? Cost a much, but then I paid to get it. I didn't pick it up. I paid to get it. But guess what? As I'm paying, money is leaving my pocket. Who is getting this money? Those who put this value in the market. Can I shock you that